Today, guys, I'm going to be taking this account from 0 to 1 trillion in under an hour, but I can only use aquatic type Brainrots. Every hour, there will be a flood event where you can literally fish around the map for different fish type Brainrots. It is one of the most overpowered things I've ever seen, which is why if I don't complete the challenge, every Brainrot I get, I will be giving away to one lucky subscriber. Our first flood will start in literally 5 seconds, and we can immediately start fishing. And it lasts 15 minutes, guys. All right, here we go. Let's just start. I'm telling you, Sammy blessed us with this because this is so overpowered. It's literally like fish in steal a Brainrot. So here we go. First one. Boom. We got a Brainrot god. Our first Brainrot on a fresh account. See, we really cannot waste any time here because we have a lot of money to make. Oh, this is a big one. This is going to be huge. Oh my goodness. Already 2 Brainrot gods. All right, come on. I'm feeling really lucky with this one. Oh, Brainrot god again. Let's go. Oh my goodness. 3 Brainrot gods and it's been literally not even a minute. All right, let's just keep fishing. I'm pretty sure the more money we make, the better rods we can purchase. Okay, here we go. 4th cast. Oh my goodness. 4 Brainrot gods. Okay, so the more we rebirth, the better rods we can get. And the best one being the radioactive rod at 15 rebirths. So we might as well try to get to rebirth 15 to get the best rod too. Because remember, guys, these are the types of Brainrots we're getting on the beginner rod. You could literally make a fresh new account and boom, you have this. And we just got our first secret on our 5th cast. Oh my goodness. All right, let's keep this going. We still have 13 minutes in our first flood, which is absolutely insane. Oh, wait, that was a different exclamation point. Oh, come on, just a bananita? Okay, come on. We're gonna start trying to look for rebirths as well. I forget literally because I just want to keep fishing. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. We are getting so many Brainrots so fast. And we also have to look for a Trippy Troppy in a Gangster Futera. And since we are crunched for time, I'm not even gonna worry about transferring these Brainrots to an alt account just because we can just fish for them in like 2 seconds, get all these Brainrots again. Oh my goodness, our second secret already and our base is full. So we're actually gonna have to sell these Brainrots to make room for our Brainrots that are going to rebirth us. And there we go. There's our Gangster Futera. Now we just need the Trippy Troppy, which I'm pretty sure we can get from fishing. Okay, well, this isn't a Trippy Troppy, but it might be close enough. See, already we have to start selling off Brainrot gods because we already ran out of space. Ooh, we got a Tentacolo Technico. See, we're getting all these Brainrot gods and secrets, but we still do not have a Trippy Troppy. Where's the Trippy Troppy? Oh, there's a Trippy Troppy. Oh, but we have to fish for something first. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. And it made our base full. Okay, since we really don't need any of these, we're just gonna get them back. We're gonna sell them, get the Trippy Troppy, and we need to rebirth ASAP. Come on. All right, here we go. Boom, rebirth. Let's keep fishing. We still have 10 whole minutes to keep fishing in the first flood. Oh my goodness, and there's our Trippy Troppy we just fished for. All right, well, we don't need them anymore. Oh, this is secret. This is secret. This is secret. Oh, how did I know? All right, now we need the Berber Patapim. Oh, he's right there. We need more money. Okay, come on. Catch up to the Berber Patapim. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, there we go. And then we need a Boneka Ambalabu, which was literally right in front of my eyes. And we can rebirth again. We can rebirth again already. We just have to wait for the Boneka. Come on. Okay, there we go. Boom. Rebirthed again. Let's keep fishing. We need a Trulimero Trulicina and a Chimpanzini Bananini. All right, already starting off, we have Brainrot gods. It's going to be hard to get that Chimpanzini. We might spend a lot of time looking for that. And I'm not going to lie, guys. You might want to hop on these fishing events fast because there is no way Sammy keeps this in the game for long. By far the most overpowered method I've ever seen. Ooh, this is the new one. How are we doing on our index? We already have 11 out of 23 aquatic Brainrots. That is crazy. And hopefully as we keep rebirthing and getting better rods, we'll be able to start getting those crazy Brainrots. And we really need to get to rebirth 5 so we can get the frozen rod and get double cast luck. Okay, here's our Trulimero Trulicina. Oh, wait, I didn't get any money yet. Hold on. No. Oh, wait, we just got it fishing anyway. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. Now, let's make sure we collect our money. We literally can already rebirth again. We just need that Chimpanzini. Oh my gosh, a radioactive Tralero Tralala. This update is insane. All right, let's go through and make some space just so we don't have to keep coming back to our base and selling stuff. We really need that Chimpanzini. Really need that Chimpanzini. We only have 7 minutes left in our first flood, but we're doing pretty good so far. Oh, come on. Trulimero Trulicina again. Oh my gosh, and then a Trippy Troppy? What is going on? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's a secret. All right, that's not a secret, but we got a Squalanana. So now we have 14 out of 23 aquatic Brainrots. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, we get a guaranteed legendary in 40 seconds. Let's really hope it's the Chimpanzini. I gotta clear out my base again because you literally just fill up with crazy stuff so fast. Honestly, we could sell everything because it's not like we need it. We're just gonna rebirth again, and we already have these in our index. Let's see, what did we get from the guaranteed legendary? And it was a PP potato. go. All right, time to just keep fishing. Oh, wait, no. It hasn't even spawned yet. There's been 2 legendaries. Not one is a chimpanzini. Oh, wait, it's a chimpanzini. Let's go. Oh, my goodness, we can rebirth again. All right, we have 5 minutes left to fish. Come on. Oh, come on. Please be another secret. Please, another secret. Oh, my gosh, another Squalanana. All right, we can rebirth again. Boom. Let's go. All right, I don't think that's rebirth 5. Yeah, I think we need one more. All right, come on. Oh, please be a secret. This one will be a secret. Oh, my gosh, I keep confusing secrets for Squalananas. All right, for our next rebirth, we need a Chef Crabacadabra and a Glorbo Frutadrillo. And I've seen both of those come down the line already, so hopefully we can keep getting lucky. Oh, let's go. Extinct Trolero. It's been a whole lot of the same since we pulled that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's only so much we can get with the basic starter rod. And since we only have 2 minutes left in our first flood, we've gotta just finish strong, because I highly doubt we're gonna be able to rebirth again, at least in the next 2 minutes. I wonder if it's like fish, where if you move around, you can get different brain rots. I highly doubt that, but who knows? Oh my gosh, our base is full. We have 1 minute left. Come on. All right, now we're literally fishing in our base. Oh my gosh, come on. Let's get at least one more secret that we didn't already have, or didn't already fish for. Come on. Oh my gosh, another Squalanana. We're on our last few casts. 30 seconds left. Come on. Oh my gosh, no. Gotta solve something. Here we go. Okay, come on. Come on. 10 seconds left. Come on. One more. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh. More of the same. Okay, that sums up our first flood. We have 15 out of 23 brain rots, and we are at rebirth 4. Or sorry, rebirth 3. And there are 44 minutes till the next flood, but we can use this time to try and get the brain rots we need to rebirth. Finally, a Glorbo Frutadrillo. It has been too long. And honestly, we're just gonna start taking any brain rot we can that we need to rebirth later, just to make it faster, because I probably waited 20 minutes for one Glorbo Frutadrillo, and we still don't even have the Chef Crabacadabra. And our next flood is literally in 24 minutes. Okay, here is our Chef Crabacadabra finally. And I managed to get a Bombardiro Crocodilo, a Bombamini Gusini, and a Frigo Camello, which I'm pretty sure we need all 3 of those for future rebirths. I'm gonna throw those into an alt account just to make it faster, and then we are going to rebirth as soon as possible. All right, everything is moved over. Let's rebirth. Boom. Now we need the Frigo Camello and the Orangutini Ananasinini, which we already had the Frigo Camello, which is good. Now we just need the Orangutini Ananasinini, and then we can literally get our next fishing rod once the fishing event starts, that is. All right, our second flood is about to start, and unfortunately, we never got an Orangutini Ananasinini, so we're literally stuck with this Frigo Camello at rebirth 4. So it seems like we're just gonna have to rough it with the beginner fishing rod again. Ooh, Giraffa Celestre. I know we need that for a future rebirth. Okay, here we go. Flood number 2. And there's no other events? What? All right, whatever. We'll have to work with it. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, our first cast is a Truly Mero Truly Cheetah. That is not good at all. We need at least Los Trolaritos. Oh my gosh, at least Los Trolaritos. Okay, we finally got our first secret in the second flood. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like I had way better luck in the first flood. I have no idea why that is. Oh my goodness, we got literally nothing new. It's just more of the same. We really need that next fishing rod. Yeah, literally one more rebirth. And we need 15 rebirths to get the radioactive rod. Guys, in 5 minutes, I've only been able to get 2 secrets, which sounds crazy that I'm upset about that, but I expect way more. So far, we are really not doing well in the second flood. Oh my gosh, that's 2 Blueberrini Octopusinis literally in a row. Oh my gosh, we're getting cooked. And then what is this? A Trippy Troppy. I think I just figured out how to actually cast with the maximum luck. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, you have to hold it for a little bit. I was just letting it go. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna do good. Here we go. This is gonna be a secret right here. I already could tell. Ready for this? Oh, finally, we got Los Trolaritos. Okay, that's it. We actually added to our index with those. Perfect. We went from 15 to 16, and it's literally been 10 minutes almost. Oh my goodness, we really need that next rod. All right, we have a guaranteed mythic in 30 seconds. Please let it be the Orangutini. Please be the Orangutini. All right, here we go. Orangutini. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's just a Tay Sahur. Come on. Oh, let's go. We finally got something new. A Botito. I don't even know how to pronounce it. All right, we got 2 things added to our index in the entire Flood 2 so far. We still have 4 minutes left. That's pretty good. We got to really be quick now. Did I just sell the boat guy? Hold on. Is he in our index? Wait, we totally just got him, didn't we? He's not even showing up. What the heck? That's crazy. I I totally saw him. Where did he go? All right, I'm so confused. You guys might have to watch that back and tell me exactly what happened. Because I'm pretty sure even if we sold him, he'll still be in our index. Okay, that's crazy. Wait, where are the Los Traleritos too? They also didn't show up in our index. Wait, what is going on? Is the game bugged right now? We all saw it. Did I not? Or am I just imagining things? I know we got those two. We literally have 20 seconds left in this flood, and I feel like we got destroyed on this. Two of the secrets that we literally caught have just vanished out of thin air and didn't even get added to our index. How that happened, I have no idea. But this will probably be the last thing we get. The Tralero Trala. And yeah, we don't even get to reel that last fish in. Okay, we really need to lock in on the orangutini because we need a better rod. I want to be able to get the third rod by the time the third flood happens. All right, the next flood is in 4 minutes. We did manage to get an orangutini on a sanini. So let's rebirth real quick. And we do actually have a bombardiro crocodilo. I think we'll be able to get to rebirth 10 just from the brainrots we've been able to get in between the floods. So that means we'll be able to get the third fishing rod. All right, let's rebirth again and again. And now to rebirth with a Tete Sahur, we need to get $5 billion. All right, here we go. Third flood radioactive event is on, and we can get the frozen rod once we get enough money, which I'm sure won't be too long. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a secret right off the bat. Okay, maybe not. But it did just give us the money to buy the second rod. We have the frozen rod now. We have higher cast luck, not by much, but hopefully we'll be able to see it. Oh my gosh. All right, Los Traleritos. Let's watch this. They go into our base. Okay, boom. There they are. Did they show up in the index? Okay, they did. So why did they not before? All right, we're not gonna ask questions. We're just gonna keep fishing. Okay, just found out you can literally sell things while your rod is cast. All right, we're already at 1 billion. We just need 5 more billion to rebirth again. Ooh, a radioactive tentacle technico. That's the best brain art we've gotten so far. We're definitely gonna keep this one. We can almost rebirth. I don't know if we want to rebirth now or wait. All right, we just saved the radioactive technico, tentacolo, whatever the name is. So we're gonna rebirth as soon as we bring this fish in. And it's just trial. All right, here we go. Rebirth. Just rebirth. All right, here we go. Now we need to just stock our base full. We still have 10 whole minutes left. And while we are casting, let's go ahead and steal the Coco Fanto I have in my alt account. Okay, here we go. We have the Coco Fanto. Let's keep fishing. We still have lots of time. We're literally 2 more rebirths away from the next fishing rod. Ooh, we got radioactive Las Traleritas. Okay, that's new and they're really good. And they stayed in our base. Yeah, this new rod is definitely better. And the radioactive mutation is also just overpowered as well. We are getting a lot of radioactive stuff. I don't know if that's from the rod or just chance. And I don't really think we're going to be able to rebirth again. But by the next flood, I want to be at least rebirth 15 so we can get the radioactive rod. So we're going to do whatever we can to get the radioactive rod before the next flood. Oh, we just got radioactive Los Orcalitos, 1.9 million per second. Okay, the radioactive mutation is really good. Oh my gosh, a radioactive zombie tralala. So we got 3 really good brain rods. All right, this is a really good flood. I can't wait to see what happens when we get the radioactive rod. All right, we have 1 minute left. Let's see if we can get another overpowered brain rot. Is it going to be our last few casts? All right, 30 seconds. Oh, this isn't good. All right, we have 1, maybe 2. Yeah, no, we just have 1 more cast. Oh, this will be good. This will be good. This will be good. Oh my gosh, it's just a trippy. All right, hold on. Moment of truth. Let's spam this. Oh my gosh, let's go. Oh, buzzer beater, let's go. All right, that's just a zombie tralala, but at least it's a secret. All right, that finishes up the third flood. We got the Las Traleritas radioactive. We got the Los Orcalitos radioactive, and then the radioactive zombie tralala. But now we have enough to rebirth again. Let's move over our good brain rots and then see how many rebirths we can get up to before the fourth and final flood. All right, here we go. We have everything. We just rebirthed. Let's grab the giraffa and the best brain rots we've been able to get so far. And now we just have to wait for 250 billion. And we have 40 minutes till the next flood. So 40 minutes to get to rebirth 15. Let's do it. All right, we have the 250 billion. We have the giraffa. Let's rebirth. And now we need the tralala and then 1 trillion. And since this is going to be a lot of waiting around, guys, I'm just going to speedrun this part. Okay, we are finally at rebirth 15, which is perfect because the final flood will start in literally 1 minute, which we're really gonna have to get lucky for. But we now can get the radioactive rod, which should make that a lot easier. Okay, here we go. Here's the flood. The radioactive rod, 4 times cast luck. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's see what we can get. All right, hopefully we can start off strong. We only have 15 minutes. Oh, okay, there we go. Secret, literally first cast. Okay, that is our second secret, and I think maybe our 4th cast, which is pretty good. We just really need the better secrets. If we could get a Trolley-Dome, that'd be really good. But unfortunately, I feel like it's going to take us a little bit longer. And we just got our first rare since using the radioactive rod, which is actually not bad. Please no more, though. We're getting so many zombie tralalas. Can we just get something a little bit better? Oh my goodness, guys. We still haven't gotten anything new for our index. And now we're going to have to start selling them because they're filling up our base too fast. There's our first Los Traleritos. We have 11 minutes left to get all of the really, really, really good aquatic brain rots. I don't know if we can do it. For some reason, I feel like the radioactive rod is just not that good. We're getting a lot of zombie tralalas, which I guess those are good, but we need way better. Okay, honestly, Sammy did not cook with the radioactive rod. Okay, we got an extinct Tralero, but I honestly think this is the same as the basic rod, which is just sad. Oh my gosh, guys, we are getting cooked. We are totally getting cooked. You'd think with the radioactive rod, maybe you could get like a chance of, you know, getting a radioactive mutation, but no. Maybe I'm the only one who thought that might have happened. Guys, we are literally exactly halfway through the flood. We don't have a Trolley-Dome. We don't have an Eveladone. We don't have a Capitano Moby. We don't even have a Grapus Medusi. I thought the radioactive rod was going to get us all of them, but I guess I don't know. Fishing was so overpowered. Sammy forgot to actually give the radioactive rod a proper buff. On the bright side, we technically already made our $1 trillion, so that's good. Okay, we got a diamond extinct Tralero. That is actually pretty good. I feel like things would be way better if we had the radioactive event going on right now, but that's just unfortunately how timing works against me. Oh, another Botatito or a Tito. It's not even that good, but at least we have it for our index finally. We're selling it, unfortunately, though. Not good enough. But guys, 3 minutes left and no sign of the Trolley-Dome. What is going on? Sammy must have made it impossible to fish for. You know what? Maybe we're fishing in the wrong spot. Maybe we need some elevation. Let's parkour our way over here. Let's fish off of our sign. Here we go. This is going to be plus 100 times luck. Here we go. Here's a Capitano Moby. This is it. Oh my gosh. It wasn't it, guys. It does kind of look cool fishing from up here, though. 40 seconds left, guys. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Our index is going to be destroyed. Oh, we got a Grapus Medusi. All right, that is actually really good. I am happy now. We at least got a Grapus Medusi. Now I'm a little bit more happy. But 24 seconds, I don't think we're going to be able to get a Trolley-Dome. Unfortunate. All right, this is probably going to be our last cast. We have 10 seconds left. Oh, come on. We got to get it. We got to get it. Oh my gosh, it's not even. The last thing we get is a Bananita Dolphinita. And that is the end of our last flood, which means the time is out. We have the $1 trillion. We got the radioactive rod. We did not complete the index. But if there's anything that you saw me get in this video that you want, make sure you guys comment your Roblox username below. Join my Discord, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.